Hello and welcome to another episode. My name is Eric and today we're going to be covering SEO for beginners, how to grow your business organically online. Today we're going to be covering what SEO is, search engine optimization, how it can help grow your business, how to find the right keywords for what you're trying to create, and how to create an optimized post for your website. Today's going to be a step-by-step guide as to how to implement SEO strategies into your website. Hope you enjoy. So what is search engine optimization? Think of the last time you searched for something on Google. You probably typed up a couple words on Google, and Google came up with the top 10 websites that are best suited for you. Does this mean that they are the best? Well, yes and no. Yes, because the article or website has words within that match exactly what you're looking for. However, this doesn't mean that the website on the later pages aren't good enough for you. They're just not optimized to match what you search for. Now, you may be saying to yourself, how can I place my website in the top 10 when I'm brand new to online business and my competitors have been there longer, soaking up all the good keywords that people have been searching for? We will get into the actionable steps that you can take in a moment, but first you have to realize that the internet is a vast place full of people seeking information and products. Roughly half of the world's population, or 3.8 billion people, use the internet every single day. That's a staggering amount. If you think of how many times you've used the internet today, let's say 2 to 3 times you searched up something on Google. 3.8 billion people searching 2 to 3 times a day is billions and billions of people. That's a huge pie that your website can take part of. Now, you may not be the biggest fish in the pond, but you will be able to optimize your words to take that small sliver that your audience has been looking for. So for today's tutorial, we're going to be using Ahrefs. Now, Ahrefs is a website that you can use that's very comprehensive. However, you do have to pay for it. And just so you're aware, I'm in no way affiliated with Ahrefs. It's just a tool that I use for my own website and blog posts. There are plenty of free websites that you can use. Ones that come to mind are Ubersuggest, Google Keywords Planner, Google Analytics, Screaming Frog. I'll link below a post that you can check out other free websites if you're interested. So if you ever use Ahrefs, you'll come to know that Ahrefs is a very comprehensive website that could aid you greatly in getting your website out there to audit your competitors' websites, so on and so forth. But for today's tutorial, since we're just beginning, we're going to just focus on Keywords Explorer. Keywords Explorer is we're going to do an investigation with Keywords Explorer to see what will work for us. So for today, the example will be I'm a marketing consultant and I want to move my business online. I want to do this through a blog to help drive traffic to my website, and also want to use Ahrefs to target a keyword for my front page of the website. So I'm an online marketing consultant, and I want to start my search here. So we're just going to start off here, see what comes up. So there's 2 metrics that we're going to focus on with Ahrefs. We're going to focus on 1, the keyword difficulty, and 2, the search volume. The keyword difficulty for Ahrefs is on a scale from 0 to 100, and this is an algorithm that they have implemented into their website. Essentially, it's how difficult it'll be for you to rank in the top 10 of the Google search. So when I search online marketing consultant, 47 out of 100 difficulty for me to get on that front page. We can get into backlinks and so on and so forth for the website. However, for today, it's just a basic tutorial. We'll get into that later, maybe in another video. Let me know in the comments below if you would like me to dive into that. The second metric that we're going to look at is search volume. So for online marketing consultant, the search volume for Google, which by the way we can change which search engine we want to go through, and for the United States, which we can also change the country here. For people who are looking online marketing consultant in the United States on Google is 250 people a month. So considering that there's billions and billions of people on the internet every single day, that's not a whole lot. And on top of the difficulty for a brand new online marketing consultant like myself, for the example today, this is something that I would not want to target. What I can do is I can use Ahrefs as a launch pad to see what else may work for my front page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all keyword ideas. What Ahrefs is going to do is it's going to compile a list of words that may relate to our original search. So it's not a perfect system. You can see by the word Neil has nothing really to do with online marketing consultant. However, it does give it to us here. So we have to use our brains a little bit and kind of play around with what's going to work with what we need and what's not. So consulting, we can see, is a very popular word. It's got a difficulty of 75 out of 100. However, the volume of people searching that every single month in the United States is 27,000. So although this is a popular searched word, the difficulty is way too high for a new website like I'm trying to implement here today, for our example. On the side here, you can see different things that may relate to our original search, like marketing consulting, maybe one, or digital consult. However, that's not really going to work with our front page, right? So I do see up here that we have marketing consultant, which has a difficulty of 10 and a volume of 4.1 thousand. An ideal situation for today's example would be a difficulty of less than 15 and a volume over 500 people per month. So this is something that really appeals to me, so I'm going to click further and investigate. So I see difficulty of 10, which based on Ahrefs algorithm would be easy for us to rank in the top 10 for the Google search. And there are 4.1 thousand people every month in the United States searching this word in Google. So this does appeal to me. This is something that I would want to use in my front page of my website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to WordPress. What I did was I created a little example to try and drive home the importance of SEO and exploring different keywords that you can use for your website. So I'm going to show you how to implement the keyword in a bit once we get into our blog post example. But for right now, this would be my introductory paragraph. So I'm going to go with, welcome, my name is Eric, and I'm an online marketing consultant. This is the original keyword that we searched up. And what Ahrefs told us was that there's 250 people a month looking at online marketing consultant, which is vastly different from the marketing consultant, where it is 4.1 thousand people and a less difficulty searching. So if I was to optimize my website with paragraphs and titles that included marketing consultant versus online marketing consultant, I'm going to reach more people a lot quicker and a lot easier than if I was to go with a vocabulary like that. So that's the power of SEO investigation and how to implement it. So next, this is an example for our page. Next up, we're going to go into the blog and how I'm going to optimize my blog posts to help me drive traffic towards my site. So I found a nice word for us to target for our main page, marketing consultant, that I can use to optimize. Next, I'm going to show you how to go even further with your keywords, and I'm going to do this through an example blog post. So for the example today, I'm an online marketing consultant. I wanted to create a blog to help drive traffic to my website, and I was also hoping to sell online courses. So by creating blog posts, I can help drive traffic towards that online course. So I'm a marketing consultant, new to blog writing, and I need to come up with some ideas as to what to write about. How am I going to know what people are searching for? So to do this, I'm going to use Ahrefs as a launch pad to gain ideas as to what to write for. So what I'm going to do is just basic marketing. What I'm doing here is I'm going to try and find a blog post title or a blog post subject relating to marketing, my niche, and I'm going to try and find some ideas. So I went marketing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at all keyword ideas. I'm going to go here. And when you do this, you want to investigate around. You want to play around with the different vocabulary that you're using. You may want to change the country. For instance, if I was to offer marketing services in Toronto, Canada, I may want to change this to Canada to see what people in that area are searching, because it wouldn't make sense for someone in the United States to look for a marketing consultant in Canada. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for blog post subjects that my target audience could be interested in. So once again, the words on the side here may or may not be appealing to me. We're keeping in mind the relevancy to what I'm going to be writing about, which definition is not something that I would want to write about for a blog post. We're also looking at the difficulty and the volume search per month. So we're going to scroll down here and see what we find. Okay, we have marketing internships, which has a difficulty of 3 and a search volume of 11,000 per month. This is something that I'd be very interested in, so we're going to search even further here. So in the United States, people are searching marketing internships 11,000 times a month, and Ahrefs is telling me that if I optimize my blog post to answer the question surrounding marketing internships, I'll have a very easy time landing in the top 10 for this keyword. So I'm going to run with this one. So my main subject for the blog post will be marketing internships. And once again, I'm going to go step by step to show you how to implement this keyword into your blog post. But I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to pull up my Word document, which I've already pre-planned. I'm going to write down marketing internships because this is going to be my blog post. Okay, so I put blog post here, and I want to go to related ideas. So I want to go to having same terms. What I'm doing here is not only am I going to target marketing internships as my main keyword, I'm going to look at what else people are searching for surrounding this subject that I can implement within the same blog post. If I'm confusing a little bit, don't worry, we're going to get into the step-by-step in a second. So when I look here on having the same terms in Ahrefs, I can see that people are also searching up marketing internship for the summer of 2019. Now, when compiling this video, it's 2020, so I know that since this was popular in 2019, it will also be popular in 2020. So as I was saying before, you have to use your brain a little bit. And we're going to use this, we're going to copy this down. So I put marketing internships 2020. I also see that marketing internship jobs, which has a low difficulty and a 1.3 thousand monthly search volume, that's something that my readers may be interested in as well. So I'm going to copy that down here, so on and so forth. So I got internships near you. Why did I put that? Because I can see that people are searching marketing internships near me, or Boston, New York City, so on and so forth. And I'll show you how I'm going to implement this in my blog post in a moment. We also have sports marketing shit here. So I'm going to write that down into a Word document, and I'm going to push that to the side for now. Next, I'm going to go to WordPress. So I'm on my WordPress site. I'm going to go add new post, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use the information that we just gathered through the Ahrefs website, which you can also use other websites. May not be as comprehensive as Ahrefs, however, the same rule applies. So if you're new to blog writing or to SEO, I highly suggest you download the plugin Yoast SEO. Yoast SEO will help guide you to optimize your blog post or your web page to help you rank in Google searches. So as I was mentioning before, this is our new blog post, and our main key phrase that we're looking for, which we wrote down here, is marketing internships. So I'm going to copy, paste. We're going to tell Yoast SEO, which will kind of guide us along, that our focus key phrase is marketing internships. Next, I'm going to go to my SEO title, which I've thought of beforehand, so I don't want to my SEO title will be Marketing Internships for Young Adults. So for young adults. We want to make sure that our SEO title has the target phrase that we are trying to focus on for this blog post. So for the SEO title, you don't want to just put your target key phrase because that's not natural, and you want to tell your audience exactly what you're going to be writing about within. So I'm going to do marketing internships, and I'm going to orientate it towards young adults. Also, I like to add in brackets maybe something that explains it a little bit further. So I'm going to go questions answered. I feel like that would be a good indicator for my readers to want to click on this blog post, because not only am I talking about marketing internships, but I'm going to be answering their questions that they have. Next is the meta description. So once again, you want to incorporate marketing internships within, and this meta description is going to show up within here. So you want to tell your readers exactly what you're going to be talking about within the blog post, but you want to include your target keyword or target key phrase naturally. So what I came up with was something very simple. Have you ever wondered how people are going about obtaining their marketing internships? You'll notice target key phrase. We have the answers that you've been looking for. Something simple, easy to understand, and it also tells Google, hey, I want to talk about marketing internships. My title is marketing internships. My meta description, marketing internships. So that whenever the 11,000 people that are searching every single month look up in the United States on Google marketing internships, the likelihood of Google's algorithm to find our blog post, marketing internships, will show up on the front page. So this is all the background work of telling Google's algorithm, hey, this is what I'm talking about. Now I have to go and I'm going to put in the bare bones as to what your blog post should include. So this is going to be bare bones. I'm going to show you an actual example or a example to follow following. But for first we want to add in our title, which once again we're putting in our keyword that we found. So marketing internships, and this is going to be our main title. And with this, once again, you want it to sound natural. So I'm going to go marketing internships complete guide. It's natural. It tells the readers exactly what they're going to be getting. It's going to be a complete guide towards marketing internships. Next, we're going to go for a level 1 heading. Once again, this is telling the Google algorithm that, hey, this is what I'm talking about, marketing internships. We're really driving it home that this is what we're going to be writing about, so that there's no question for the Google algorithm that when people look up marketing internships, they're going to land onto this page. So I'm going to put my H1 heading. I'm going to go with something natural. Your complete guide to marketing internships. So by now, when a reader has come to our website, they will see that the title, Marketing Internships Complete Guide, is telling them what we're going to be talking about. Again, they'll see it again with our H1 heading. And here is a very important part. We're going to be adding a paragraph or two, I would say 2 to 8 sentences. That will be a hook to grab the reader's attention. This is important because when people look on Google for marketing internships, they're looking for an answer to their question. And with this, we want to capture their attention quickly, and we want them to keep reading. We don't want them to read the first 2 or 3 sentences and go, this isn't for me, or this isn't interesting, I'm moving on. So 2 to 8 sentences that hook the attention of the reader. And we also want to, once again, put in our keyword or key phrase, which in this case, marketing internships. One thing I like to do as well for the attention grabbing first few paragraphs is something easy would be to ask rhetorical questions. So you can ask questions, you can place a picture, you can give them some statistics, so on and so forth. And once again, with the example that we're going to go over later on, you'll see exactly what this looks like. So you're going to have a couple paragraphs, something simple, clear and concise for your readers to grab a hold of. Next, we're going to start actually answering the questions that people have. And how do we know what people are going to be looking for? Well, we've already done the research. So we're going to go back to our Word document that we've already written down. We know people are looking at marketing internship jobs. So we've hit the key phrase marketing internships. We've told Google that that's our main key phrase that we're looking for. As a secondary, we're going to be looking at marketing internship jobs. We're going to be answering the questions that people have towards the marketing internship jobs. So below, we're going to have a couple paragraphs. Oops. These should be between 100 and 200 words. Once again, you want it to be very clear and concise. You tell your readers exactly the answer that they're looking for. So 100 to 200 words, clear and concise. I would also include a picture that pertains to the subject heading that we have. If you haven't checked out the website Canva, I highly suggest you do. It's a very easy to use, simple to understand website that has free features that you can use. It's very popular within the blogging community. I would highly suggest you check it out. So we have our main title, our main heading. We have 2 to 8 sentences as a hook for the reader to grab their attention. This could be questions, statistics, maybe a picture, something along those lines. Then we go into the common questions that people are asking. So marketing internships, they were going to answer that question. So here are the job listings for areas near you. Here's a picture of maybe a college student going and trying to submit his resume for an internship job, so on and so forth. Our next heading will be another level 2 heading, and we already know what we're going to be adding. We're going to be adding in marketing internships 2020. We're doing this because we know people are trying to look for this answer, and we know that there's a number of people searching that every single month in the United States. So we're just going to repeat the process. So paragraphs going to be 100 to 200 words below here, so 100 to 200 words, and I would include a picture, something that looks natural, right? You're going to repeat this process over and over again until you've answered about 4, maybe 5 questions. Once again, you want it to be clear, concise, you want it to be visually appealing, and you want to capture the reader's attention. Next, we're going to show you what an ideal blog post will look like and some tips and tricks that I can give you to help drive more traffic to your website and how to keep the reader's attention throughout. So what I've done for the example for today is I've went to Avocado, which is a health blog website that we'll be using as kind of a template or something for us to follow in the future. So we're going to go to the blog and we're going to pick just a random blog post that they've written. So we're going to go to rapid weight loss, lose 10 pounds in 10 days, diet plus workout plus new you. Now, Avocado is a very well-established website that has been doing this for years and years. So, 1, they're a good example to follow. 2, keep in mind that since Avocado has been online for such a long time, they won't have as hard a time targeting keywords that we may have, since we're a brand new marketing consultant that's looking to try and find our own little piece of pie or own little keywords that people haven't snatched up yet, like these big blog websites. So you can see that they may be targeting this target keyword here, maybe rapid weight loss, and they grab the reader's attention right away. So can it be done? 10 pounds, 10 days. Yes, without a doubt. They're immediately grabbing the reader's attention immediately. You can see that everything is well spaced out. There's no long paragraphs where the reader gets lost or they lose their attention while reading. They got level 2 headings here. Once again, very short, clear, concise. They're bringing attention and grabbing the reader's attention by highlighting text, things that they feel that the reader may find important. Once again, highlighted here. They have a nice picture below to keep the reader's attention. One thing I want to point out is a link. So throughout your paragraphs, if you refer to something that you talk elsewhere in your website, you have to link that. I don't say have to, you should link that so that people can read on. So hormones, we're going to go avocado. It redirected us to another blog post. So when you write your blog, you want to keep your reader cycling through your website. You don't want to drop a whole bunch of text and pictures and have the reader interested in what you're writing, and then boom, it's done. Because if that happens, then the reader is going to go back to Google and they're going to keep searching something else. You want them to stay on your website for as long as possible. Why? Because the longer they're on your website, the more advertising that you can send them. For instance, these advertisements that are on the side here, more that the owner of the website is going to gain a commission. Also, if you're trying to sell an online course, which was our example for today, you can have at the bottom, hey, check out our online course. You may enjoy it and find more valuable information on online marketing. So by clicking that, then it'll go to our products, so on and so forth. So you can see, scroll back up to the top here, we got our main title. We grab the reader's attention with some bold text, some links that they can follow. Then they have some headings: heading, paragraph, picture. Heading, paragraph, and they got another picture. So it just repeats, and they're answering questions quickly and efficiently to the readers and what they may be interested in. So it's not too difficult. You find the headings that your readers will be looking for. So for instance, avocado found lose weight fast, up your exercise game. So they answer the questions real quickly, and they keep the reader's attention throughout. So this is a perfect example for you to follow. I'm going to link below a PDF or a file that you can use whenever you decide to write a blog post. You can use this template every time you decide to write something online. That'll help you optimize your search traffic on Google. So if you're interested in that, go check out the description below the video. I also want to inform you about my website. So my website is growmyblog.ca, and we are now offering free blogging tips for those who are interested. So if you're interested in joining our newsletter for free blogging tips, you can do that as well. So thank you for watching. I hope you found that this video was informative. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. Thank you. Have a great day.